Howdy, this is Barry Lawrence from Texas A&M's Industrial Distribution Program. I'm also the director of the Thomas and Joan Reed Center for Distribution Research and Education and the director of the Supply Chain Systems Laboratory. As many of you know by now, the Supply Chain Systems Laboratory, the largest research organization in distribution, has formed an alliance with the NAW Institute, and that alliance is to do a research project, a large research project as one of the activities each year. And this research project is done through a consortium technique. Now, the way consortiums work is that we bring together a group of companies with our research teams, and they study a topic that is very important, but at the same time complicated. And so by bringing together 10, 20 companies to study the topic in conjunction with our research teams, we gather best practices that companies are currently using. We introduce best practices that we know from all of the research that we do, and we introduce new best practices that are maybe less known to the industry. We then get to test them with these companies, work directly with these companies to bring about new ideas, new methodologies that will make distributors more successful, and we get to actually test and see how they work with this large number of companies in a consortium. This past year, the NAW has supported a study on sales and marketing optimization. We felt that this was one of the key areas that needed to be addressed much more deeply. Everything from sales force compensation to how did we do marketing and distribution, something distributors are typically not well known for, and how we continue to cement the place of the distributor through the best operational activities in sales and the best marketing programs out there, and to continue to build the value and relationships that we have with our customers and make our customers more successful in the marketplace while having our sales force drive us towards a more successful environment. You know, we do these operations projects all the time, and we go out and we optimize our inventories, we optimize our facilities, and then the sales force follows right behind and de-optimizes them. One reason is the sales force is trying to make sure that we are prepared for the market as it will be. And they're doing that in conjunction with their customers. That reason is a very good reason, and what it basically means to us is that we have to be agile in our response. The other reason is sometimes that compensation is not what it should be in order to make sure that the sales force is driving towards an optimal approach to the marketplace for our profitability. But one thing is for sure, the decisions that the sales force makes, the decisions that are made on how we present ourselves to the world through marketing, those decisions will determine our success. And so we want to make sure that those decisions are made the best way possible and that the best practices are put in place. Therefore, this consortium's been studying this now as you come to this NAW Summit for a year. And it's not just the brain power of the research team at the Supply Chain Systems Laboratory or the brain power of academics the world over who we tap into as we draw and find new best practices. It's also the brain power of 18 consortium companies. And normally the companies that join consortiums are best practice companies. It's also the brain power of all the other corporations that we have the good fortune to work with as they bring their best practices to the table as well. So what I'll be presenting at this meeting is I'll be presenting a concise view of the best practices and how to use them to optimize your profitability, optimize your revenues, and optimize your approach to the marketplace. We will also bring with us some of the distributors, some of the best practices distributors that we've observed, some of the best companies out there showing their very best practice. They'll be there to present as well. And so you'll get to see first a compiled view of what we've learned, and then second, real applications from people really doing it on the job. So we look forward to seeing you there. I think you'll enjoy it, and we look forward to the opportunity, as always, to work with the members of the NAW. Thank you.